I have here an E minor triad written out in root position, first inversion, and second inversion. You can see that I have abbreviated the words position and inversion because they're long and cumbersome. It is inconvenient to have to write out those words or even say them every time we want to talk about inversion. What we're going to do is derive a shorthand way of identifying these inversions that will save us a lot of time and ink when we start analyzing music and need to write these down for a lot of different chords. Let's consider the construction of these triads. By definition, we know that in root position, the notes are stacked in thirds above the root, which is also the bass. So from the bass to the next note up is a third, and as we know, from the bass to the top note is a fifth. Let's do the same thing for our first inversion triad. We still have a third from the bottom note, from the bass to the next note up, but now instead of a fifth from the bass to the top note, we have a sixth. In our second inversion triad, we no longer have a third above the bass. Instead, the interval between the bass and the next note up is a fourth. And we still have a sixth between the bass and the top note. These pairs of numbers are unique, so we can use them to identify our inversions. However, we're abbreviating, so let's go further. By definition, a triad is built of stacked thirds, so we can assume, unless we're told otherwise, that there is a third above the bass. And so we really don't even have to write it. Also, by definition, there should be a fifth above the bass, unless we're told otherwise. So we don't have to write that either. And here we are left with our actual shorthand notation for inversion. In root position, we need only write the root and the quality. The symbol 5-3 is assumed and does not need to be written. In first inversion, we write the root, the quality, and a 6. The 6 tells us that there is a sixth above the bass, and we can assume that there is a third above the bass also, even though we didn't write it. In second inversion, we still write the root and the quality, and then we write our 6-4, as both intervals above the bass are unusual and need specifying. So 5-3, or nothing at all, indicates root position. 6, which is short for 6-3, indicates first inversion, and 6-4 indicates second inversion. All of these numbers simply specifying the intervals of the notes above the bass.